So if you live in the UK or USA, you may have heard of a show called Supernanny, where Joe Frost comes into families and tries to help the parents and kids stop being bad. But what if I told you there's lost media of Supernanny and episodes that Joe Frost actually failed to help a family? Well, today we're going to be diving right into them. The first piece of media I'm going to be talking about is from a Supernanny UK episode called The Hemingway Clegg Family. I think that's how you pronounce it. This episode's massively lost, with only a trailer of the episode, and I don't know if Joe Frost helped the family or not. Here's the trailer.
Nathaniel dictates. Anything he wants, he starts having a tantrum. That's got to stop. Come from underneath the bed. Supernanny, Tuesday at 9 on 4.
So yeah, as you may have seen from the trailer, these kids were totally out of control. Man, if I was Joe Frost, I'd fail. Next lost media we're going to talk about is the Young family. And no, I'm not on about the USA Young family. I'm on about the UK one. So this family, for what I've seen, was out of control. And this episode is known as lost media. Let me read the description of the episode. Supernanny Joe Frost is called to entertain the Young family of 5 boys. With so many kids in the house, it's a case of mob rule, and the parents are desperate for help. In an attempt to restore order, Supernanny introduces a reward tower and gives the boys naughty stools. She also helps to improve the communication between mum and dad. But can she regain these renegades? And one of the main reasons why it's lost is, I'll read this. On February 10th, 2007, Sue, having separated from Paul, was talking on the phone during this time. Joel, was then 3, was left unsupervised in the kitchen, where he found a lighter he would use to accidentally spark a fire. Sue attempted to put it out in the kitchen, where he found a lighter that he used to accidentally spark a fire. Oh, I think I read it twice. Sue attempted to put it out and only created the fire. The other boys, Nathaniel, then 11, still out 10, Benjamin 8, and Jacob 6, were at school and only found out about the fire when they returned. Sue suffered from smoke inhalation, and she was quickly treated. Furthermore, thanks to a quick figure, the incident was taking place during school hours, where the elder boys were seen absent from the house. The whole family survived. And in January 2020, Jacob was arrested for stalking, assaulting, and I'm not going to say the last one. And I'm going to be honest with you right now. I have no idea if Joe Frost helped the family after all. This episode is going to be considered as lost media, and we still need to find out, with only a 10-second clip, 20-second clip of the episode only found, which I'm not going to show. This next episode is another UK episode, why they're all UK episodes, and this one's a bit interesting. The episode's called The Dakin Family, and apparently a boy, I think his name was George, he was 8 years old and he was out of control. All I can say is he was out of control. And this episode was so bad that it never aired. I'll explain the reason after this trailer plays.
Next week, Supernanny takes on an angry 8-year-old.
Come here right now.
His stroppy sister,
Supernanny won't want mummy's crap.
and a single mum who's lost her way.
Do you like your children right now?
No.
Thank you for being honest.
And according to Oscar Ardell, I think that's his channel name, Joe failed to help this family. And Claire, the mother of the kids, did something that I don't know if I can say. Because, you know. And this will be a 0% chance that this episode will never release, unfortunately. This next lost media is actually from a Supernanny USA episode. But you may be thinking, Cartoon Master, aren't all the Supernanny USA episodes already found? Yes, only except for this one. It was an untitled, unaired Supernanny USA Season 1 episode. Not much of this episode is known to be found, as it was only appeared for the first 3 episodes of Supernanny USA in the intro where Joe was introduced. So this episode will most likely be a trailer. This will most likely be like a promo for the intro. I don't know. that might be the full thing, or this episode as a full episode which is still lost and still needs to be found. If it is, this episode is considered lost media, and it's unknown if we'll find a full episode or if that's it. The final episode we're going to talk about, yes, it's a UK episode, but I promise this is the last one. But the final episode we're going to talk about is the Hill House Daughtry family. This episode airs in the 29th of August in 2006, and they live in Ayrshire in Scotland. Don't know how you pronounce it. I'm going to be reading this. Kerry Hillhouse and Stephen Daughtry from Ayr in Scotland were at their wits' end with the behaviour of their 3 children, Ryan, who is 9, and 3-year-old twins David and Declan. 9-year-old Ryan was out of control. He does stuff as trashing his room and going absolutely riot, and even swearing. His 3-year-old twin brothers, David and Declan, swear like troopers and think of nothing but of their mum and dad. Kerry feels totally walked by Ryan, and she felt like she's had no control of the destructive behaviour. Both Kerry and Stephen end up shouting constantly at the children and face endless tantrums, sibling fighting and disrespect in return, and it's no fun in the house. What I'm about to read is one of the main reasons why this episode is known as lost media. That can be found in Reinforcement and Family Update. Joe was brought to tears as Ryan, David and Declan swear, kick and hit Stephen and Kerry. Joe realises that she can't do anything more to help this family and other than prescribing anger management classes for both parents and possibly prays for art therapy for Ryan. For the first time in supernanny history, she leaves the family without successfully helping them change their ways. If you didn't know what that meant, that means Joe failed to help this family. As for Family Update, despite Joe helping the family, Stephen claims that he and Kerry are more confident in handling situations and hope they'll be able to become a family again. And one of the supernanny clips ended up going on the news. And another reason why this episode's lost media is, I'll read this. This episode cannot be found entirely because it's never rerun in any UK TV channel. Upload to the supernanny YouTube channel. When it was not featured in the supernanny UK DVD when big little kids cause big headaches, which featured all the UK season 3 episodes apart from this one. Furthermore, clips of this episode were uploaded on the channel were blocked in the UK, though it can be accessed with a VPN. Finally, with supernanny's migration to HBO Max, the entire episode would be accessed with a paid subscription. However, the following its removal from service, the episode was erased, and for all these reasons, the Hill House Daughtry at its most basic definition, a lost media, a lost episode. So that's going to do it for the video. So I'll see you next time. Cheerio.